Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to make this crazy easy clutch bag. You can use this flower that I showed in another tutorial, and it's in my sewing playlist. Or you can make these flowers, and I'll show you how to do that in this tutorial. So let's get started. Making this little pouch could not be any easier. This is the leg of the same jeans that I used to make my fringed denim purse. So all you're going to do is decide how big of a flap you would like on your little clutch bag, and then you're going to decide how deep you want it. I'm just going to go ahead and cut across, and I'm going to turn it inside out. And so for people who don't want to sew, you can just take your glue gun and run a seam of glue there and then press this down nice and flat. But since this is a sewing tutorial, I'm going to go up to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew one seam down here on the bottom. And since I'm not going to line my bag, I zigzagged across that seam. And I'm going to turn it right side out. And I'm going to fold it in half to find the center, mark it. So this is going to fold over like this. And just so I don't have to make a buttonhole, I'm going to use a hair elastic. I'm going to insert my hair elastic right here. And I'm just going to take the tiniest little snip out of there, just to make a hole, so I can push that through, pull it through, and get it all the way through, and then bring it through the other end and pull to tighten it up. And that's what that's going to look like. So now I'm going to fold it over again. I'm going to see where I want my button, and that looks like a good place, so I'm going to sew my button on. And now this is going to button over like this. And if the hole is too large, sew it to make the opening smaller. And that's better. And I'm going to make some flowers to put on the flap. And I'm going to show you how to make these flowers today, and you won't believe how easy they are to make. Just going to go ahead and cut a strip. And I'm going to need more than one needle full of thread, so I've just got 3 needles threaded here. So I'm going to start by folding this in half and take a few stitches here just to hold it closed. And now I have a bead, so I'm going to thread the bead onto my needle, and I'm going to bring it right up against here, and I'm going to sew it down. As I work, I'm going to be folding this in half, and I'm going to wind it around that bead. And when I get it overlapped a little bit there, I'm going to take a stitch, and I'm going to make sure it goes through the previous layer. And then I'll just take another one just to hold it. So now I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm working around. Take a stitch. And just going to keep doing that. And when you run out of thread, just take a stitch back and forth, and then just start your next needle. When you get to the end of the strip, just take a couple of stitches there, and that would be enough for the small flower. And to make a larger flower, you simply place this next one here, take a couple of stitches just to start that end, and then just continue folding and wrapping and stitching, and you just keep doing that until you have a large flower. And when I attach them together, I'm going to attach it with the raw edge tucked up against the other flower. And so now the rest will be up to you. If you like sewing, you go ahead and sew these on. And if you'd rather hot glue them, you can hot glue them on. So you can put them straight across like that, or you can put them on an angle like that. If you'd like to add handles, you could check out my video on how to make denim purse handles. And instead of making these flowers, you could attach this flower. And the tutorial for that is in my sewing playlist. And I'll put the link below this video. And I'd be pleased if you checked out my other video to see how to make this very easy fringed handbag purse with the same pair of jeans. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.